Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric?
Kelly.
and Rick.
And this week we watched Salem's Lot, directed by Gary Dauberman, written by Stephen King and Gary Dauberman, starring Lewis Pullman, Mackenzie Lay, and Jordan Preston Carter. IMDb synopsis: an author returns to his hometown of Jerusalem's Lot in search of inspiration for his next book, only to discover that the townspeople are being attacked by a bloodthirsty vampire. So what do you guys think?
I think that
You didn't get much-
Go ahead, Kelly.
No, I just had one line. He didn't get much writing done. He was just,
No,
you know.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I feel like fucking was it Stephen King, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to quit just writing, autobiographies about his time going to weird, fucked up places.
He loves
You know.
writing about books.
Yeah, because like the time he fucking went and crashed his Mustang and got kidnapped by a crazy lady, got his legs broken. Okay, dude, like that. Yeah, that fucking sucks for you, bro. You don't need to write a book about it. And the fucking other time, where he goes to a crazy town there where there's alien slugs and one of the alien slugs is trying to help, him out and shit. Yeah, dude, like time his best friends got fucking superpowers and one of them went insane. Like, dude, like we get it, bro. Okay, you live an interesting fucking life. Okay, quit
Jesus
rubbing
Christ,
it in.
Ricky.
All right, bro. You don't need to rub
What are
that
you guys-
shit in. Okay,
What are you guys
dude.
talking about?
Salem's
What are you
Lot.
guys talking
Are you guys gonna join? Because it messes up the whole camera when you guys pop in.
Oh, I'm in already. Justin's
It
here
means
too.
you can join. It's fine. Just do it
Yeah.
before we start the podcast. That's all.
Yeah,
Oh, did
but-
you guys? You didn't tell us you started it.
but
Oh.
yeah. So,
yeah, that's
but-
true. We are at a weird time.
Yeah.
We are at a weird
Yeah.
time.
I
Anyways,
was
What
Stephen-
is it? Fuck. We lost Kelly for a
Stephen
second.
King just needs to quit.
Shrink.
Fucking writing about his his fucking life events. And profiting off it. Like
Like
I can't-
when he after he beat up a clown with his 12-year-old friends and then
Egg-
went to bang
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
Just like that one there. Okay, look. I cannot write a book, okay, about how I beat the shit out of my dick, okay, and then go and publish it and expect to become a goddamn millionaire. Okay, dude, because let's be real here. That's the only thing I beat, okay?
But you can definitely write that book. You
Yeah,
can't
I could
expect to
write
be a
it.
billionaire.
It's not gonna make me much money, and if
Ricky,
it does,
I believe
I'm gonna be
in your
very,
level
very
of
surprised.
exaggeration. You can do it. I
What you
believe in your
do
amount of exaggeration. You
is
can do it,
write,
Ricky.
You write the story. In your mind, it's about you beating your dick, but what you actually write is like not that.
50 Shades of Red. Is that what I'm gonna
Yeah.
call it?
You use something as a metaphor. It's a metaphor for your beating your dick, so it's something else,
The
Like,
only thing
yeah.
Stephen King is beating is his mouth on Twitter. That's it. That limp-wristed ding dong, he's not doing anything. I mean, I
maybe-
wish he would show up to George R. R. Martin's house and beat him with a whip and get him to finish his fucking book.
Well, Jar Jar Martin's kind of gotten, limp dicked out. You know what I mean?
Say Jar Jar Martin.
Yeah.
Jar Jar Martin.
Yeah, Jar Jar Martin's
my
kind of
God.
got limp dicked out. You know what I mean? Like, he's just.
He's
know-
probably got medical issues he's dealing with.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at all the fucking limp dicks he's got to deal with on a daily basis, dude. Like everything
Well, I mean,
he creates has just
fucking
big
look at him.
floppy wieners.
Just look at
everything's
'em.
got big floppy wieners in it. You know, and it's like, okay, bro, like
You're getting me all excited right now.
floppy wieners, dude. You know, like we get it, man.
I'm
Like
about to go-
you like your floppy wieners. We get
I'm about
that.
to go vote for Kamala now. You're
I
talking
mean,
about floppy
honestly, you know,
I'm going.
but you know, I mean,
I hate to break it to you guys, but Kamala is definitely making hard wieners. She knows how to get that to happen.
Dude, no.
so anyways, back to this this movie there. I did not realize that this was a Stephen King thing here, like at all in the beginning.
Which
Like,
movie was it? The Salem's Lot? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, like I had no idea that this was a Stephen King deal there. I was like, oh, okay, and then like, but like partway through the movie there, I kind of just like looked some stuff up there, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a Stephen King book.
Is
Oh.
that
We
the
talked
one
about
with
Ricky.
the Draculas? Is that
Yeah.
Dracula?
Yeah.
In
Yep.
a small town in Maine?
Yeah.
Yeah, a small town in Maine with a bunch of vampires.
Yeah. Draculas take over a small town in Maine.
And they start fucking shit up. And apparently, okay, like this is what I don't get. Okay, well, this is one of the things I don't get. Okay, did these vampires follow that whole law that they can't go in unless they're invited?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how the fuck did that one get into the house with the old dude?
Because he invited the other guy in, the guy
Yeah.
he thought was drunk
Yeah.
at the bar. He brought him in.
Okay.
That guy was a
Probably.
vampire already, and then that guy invited the next one in.
Oh. So a vampire, if invited in, can invite another vampire in.
Yeah.
Dude,
That
it's
sounds like a
simple.
fucking loophole.
That
It's
sounds
simple
like you're about to
bullshit.
get some squatters and subletters. Like hard fucking core, dude.
We need fucking Asian Andy and scuffed Jim Carrey to fucking take care of that shit.
I mean, like at this point, you have to start making vampires
Just
sign fucking tin
making
agreements.
garlic, fucking.
He's just
shit and stuff
yelling
like
at
that. Yeah.
Uh-huh,
He's just yelling at the vampire. I'm 13. You touched my penis.
Well, this is a Stephen King book. That's definitely going to happen somewhere in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So
No, it'd be more like I'm 13. You penetrated me because that's how
Yeah.
Stephen King writes it.
So like,
Fucking gross piece of shit.
my thoughts on this are right. Okay, is that before vampires became like more prevalent, like in society, there, like you didn't have renters agreements. Okay, but a bunch of landlords got super pissed off about vampires like subletting and shit like that there, that they had to create renters agreements there to prohibit the vampire from letting another vampire live in that live in an area there. So like, and that's why we now have renters agreements that pretty much tell you can't do subletting anymore. I think that's the real reason why where people can't do subletting anymore.
it's all because of vampires,
It's
huh?
because of fucking vampires.
Sons of bitches.
I
So
know.
the on the topic of the movie, the kid Mark, yeah, that's his
Petrie?
name,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
he picked a good kid. He seemed like the kid from the book.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't like that fat kid. I mean, they needed to have a bigger, fatter kid,
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
that
He needed
bully?
to be that kid was like,
and with a
Smaller
really
than
stupid
Mark.
look on his face.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
And
need
then
to
he
get that kid who played the bully in It.
yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
like that. So,
Because he did good. It was like because it was just like in the book, basically, where the kid's like, "Well, I guess I gotta go kill Kurt Barlow. Fuck,
yeah.
what are you gonna do? Here we go." And it's like this kid's got balls of steel.
Yeah, he was very much just like, this is what I gotta do. All right, let's go do the thing.
Damn, fucking young kids are so fucking impressionable nowadays. You fucking make them read one fucking banned book and they're like, I must kill the president. It's like, Jesus Christ, come on.
Is the
Okay.
vampire the president?
Fucking probably.
Where the fuck did that come from? Was he in a different podcast for a
I
second?
think so. He just
Fucking
he
Lemon,
had
went way
he-
out of there.
he had a Family Guy like a cutaway
He
in his
did.
own mind.
Yeah.
So
He's like, what are you talking about? You guys didn't see that guy try to kill the president in that flashback I just had?
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but if you guys aren't seeing the flashbacks, then you're clearly not on the right channel. You guys need to fucking get your remote out, okay, and click to fucking, what is that, channel 4? Make sure you're on the right input, okay?
damn it, Ricky.
The younger
Oh
generation
god,
don't
you guys
understand
remember that input shit? That was so annoying. Oh fuck!
Because not only to
Do
be
you
on
remember
channel
having
4, you have to go in the back of the TV and make sure you click it from
Yeah.
TV to either aux or game. Like sometimes if you got a good TV,
Yeah.
it had the game setting there. You're like, boom,
Oh, yeah.
there it is. But you still had to be on channel 4, otherwise it wasn't going to work.
Had the RFU adapter. My
Uh-huh.
favorite was trying to guide an elderly relative who would not give up the remote on how to fix it.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell me
Why
how to
is the
do it.
TV
Just
not
tell me how to do
working?
it.
Just tell me what to do. I'm saying hit the input button. Where is it?
Give me the
It's
goddamn
one
controller.
that says
No, I
input
do
on
it.
it. I don't know where it is. It says input on it.
It's usually
I've
the
only
top
ever hit
left.
it
God
once.
damn it!
Eric,
Yeah.
I just want you to know you have a great looking beard.
Thank you. It is nice.
He knows.
This looks really nice because of all the steak drippings it's got on it. And bacon.
I mean, hey, it works
Moisture.
better than fucking,
this is
you know,
probably half
that fucking beard wax that people fucking use. You know what I mean? Like,
beard wax.
yeah,
You just
fucking
eat
Eric's-
steak and let it drip in your beard.
Exactly. Eric's
That's
gonna
all
go
you
out
gotta
there and fucking release his own fucking line of fucking beard care products, and it's just gonna be like grease strippings from food.
You just see me
in
with
a
a cast
can.
iron pan, just dumping it in there. There we go. And a steak dumped it in.
100% all natural. All right.
Hell
Do not get this shit on your skin. You will fucking
You're like-
break out in zits like crazy.
What are all these black pieces? That's pieces of a steak and maybe bacon.
A mistake.
The person just opens up his fucking can of fucking beard fucking stuff there. It's just a fucking piece of steak in there.
Mhm.
Guy contacts you like, oh, can you actually send that back? I was gonna eat that. Sorry, that was my mistake.
Yeah, it fell out.
Yeah, I was actually marinating
lost
that in fat to make it even better. And yeah, I guess I've accidentally sent that one out. You mind send that back?
As Asmongold would say, that's some hog shit, but it's really good.
So,
yeah,
which fate do you like for Father Callahan? This movie that kills him, the
no, the other one
miniseries,
better.
the miniseries that makes him into the new Vampire Lord, or the book that lets him
What?
survive this one? Have you never watched the miniseries? Yeah, he becomes the new Vampire Lord.
No,
Once,
I like the. I don't remember the miniseries.
yeah. And then the book makes him
I like
survive
the book
until
one.
he ends up in New York, and then ends up in the fucking Roland's world stuff.
Yeah,
So-
He's-
What's
isn't he
Roland's
like-
world?
kind of a vampire.
Yeah, he's got
He's like
ability. He's got the ability to sense where the vampires are. So he has like a little. He's like a little bit of like a blade, but not as badass.
Yeah, Barlow
he's-
gave him that. He did
Yeah.
something to him. Yeah, I like
Um,
that one.
Yeah,
That's the Dark Tower series books, Robert.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's in like a kind of a
Which-
parallel
Yeah,
universe.
I read the Dark Tower series books.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Pa Callahan. That's the same guy.
Man, I don't even fucking remember none of that.
Yeah, he's the one. He's
I
like. does
remember
stuff
the cowboy guy, and there was the kid, and then there was the bad guy. What's his nuts?
with Crimson King,
I don't remember.
and then Randall Flagg.
Was that was from the other Stephen King book?
No, he's in
It?
the same.
That was
He's
from
in
It.
4 of them.
yeah.
What? Randy
Let's see.
Flagg?
He's in. Yeah, Randall Flagg's in The Stand. He's also in. Oh boy, that one where that's a medieval time book. And then he's in the Dark Tower. There's a couple of those he's in. There's one more maybe that I'm forgetting.
Cable guy? Is that the medieval times you're talking about?
Cable guy?
No, they're
Do they
talking
go
about
to a
Eastern
medieval
Europe.
times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
You never watched Cable
No,
Guy?
no, I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of the book. It's
Alrighty then.
yeah. Fucking holy Jim Carrey might make a decent Randall Flagg, to be honest.
So The Stand, Eyes of the Dragon.
That's it. Eyes of the Dragon.
He's apparently in a short story called Blind Willie.
That's
and
yep.
The Dark Tower.
Is-
Hey, that's weird. That's exactly what I call my dick.
True. I've heard him say it.
Yeah, because he's a pretty good villain, actually.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Any of you other guys read the Dark Tower series, like the Gunslinger or any of that?
I have not.
Nope.
You guys missed out. It's a good book series.
You didn't miss out. It's still there. It doesn't not exist anymore.
We all know Ricky's not going to do it.
Of course.
You know what we should do? We need to get a
Ricky,
hot
it
chick.
has pictures.
We need to get a hot chick to catfish Ricky into reading books.
Yeah. Or we need
Yeah.
to talk to
and watching the TV shows so he has some idea what we're talking about.
we need to talk to Seth Green and get him to do a whole series of Family Guy things or American Dad things so that
Talk to Seth Green. It's
he,
not going to do you any good.
can make a
Yeah, it is.
whole
He's the
Dark
guy who
Tower
does
thing.
Family Guy.
Yeah, it's the guy.
Fucking guys. I hate you people.
Yeah, it's the guy.
Uh,
And then when they do like a whole series of the Dark Tower stuff on American Dad or whatever, then Ricky will know what the fuck we're talking about.
when they do
Yeah.
the Dark series, fucking, parody, I will know what the fuck you're talking about.
The parody will be better than the remake.
It will be. It
Yeah.
would
It's still
100%
not
Which
be.
is
a
like
porno.
the Star Wars parody from Family Guy is better than some of the later like any of the not any.
Absolutely.
Some of
is.
the new series. It's better than that, and it's better than at least 2 out of the 3 latest movies,
I
which is
would-
really saying something, dude.
Honestly, I would much rather fucking watch the parody than some of the fucking Star Wars stuff I've seen out there. I mean, something Dark Side was a freaking hilarious fucking movie there. Oh,
I mean, the Mandalorian series is pretty good.
Yeah.
the
You're
Mandalorian
not
was
gonna.
good.
That's good.
yeah.
Some of the Obi-Wan series was pretty good, even though they're like trying to break lore in that one.
Oh, they're doing that
So-
with a lot of fucking stuff nowadays.
They
and-
gotta quit that.
It's not so much.
It's not
It's not so much that they're like breaking the lore. Okay, I'm sorry you can't see my air quotes here, but I'm doing air quotes
Yeah.
when I say that. It's that they're rewriting canon events is what they're doing.
Here's what I think we should do. We need to figure out what series or shows these people are fans of, and then rewrite it, but in the other way. So it's
Yeah.
like, let's say we're gonna do Barbie. It needs to just be a black guy is Barbie. And then they go fix cars and race cars and drink beer and then hit on women. That
At
should be the Barbie
and
movie
at
that
the
we
very
make.
end, they'll play the Barbie song, and that'll be what
Or
ties it into the Barbie.
We
world.
could have a bunch of dudes who pretend they're ladies, which would also be really funny. It'll be an
So, fuck, I
unintentional
forgot
comedy,
what I
but
was
it
gonna
needs
say.
to be a drama. I don't know what they like though. Like, do they even like anything, or are they just like those nasty people who don't like anything? They just like complaining about stuff.
No idea.
That's funny. The Peanut Gallery's like, I'm not saying a fucking word about this one.
I'm
Is
fucking
it
confused.
the?
I don't know what the
Is it
hell's
called
going on.
the Skywalker saga? When they
Yeah.
discuss fucking like Anakin and Luke and everything past that, there like all the stuff Luke did after the fall of the Emperor and shit like that. There,
You're thinking of the extended universe is all that is.
yeah, but
Baseballs.
is that the Skywalker saga or whatever that is though?
Skywalker
was
Saga is
a-
just everything that goes from the prequels to the last movie of the sequel trilogy.
Because there's like a
it's
book
shitload
or
of stuff that's awesome too.
or a comic book or something like that that like goes in detail about like
Yeah, that's all
lot of
extended
the-
universe stuff.
Okay.
There's just books and books of the shit that happened in the Star Wars universe that
yeah.
different characters have done. There's comics and all this other stuff, and most of it isn't canon anymore.
Yeah.
It's just stuff that was thrown away when Disney purchased it.
Yeah,
so.
which is stupid because, like, honestly, like the greatest thing they could have done, like, with Star Wars, instead of like going off on a whole new like main character and doing the whole new order or whatever it was, there is they should have just like literally just follow Luke through what he did, like Luke and Leia, like what they're up to after they destroyed the Emperor and shit, Like, because that would have made some great fucking storytelling there.
Well, Leia's stuff would have been boring as fuck because it was just tons of the
She's just
the
tr-
prequel
Just
stuff.
trying
Yeah.
to
It was
manage
tons
a
of
bureaucracy.
it was tons of
pure
that stuff.
excitement.
Now Luke's stuff would have been cool because it
Yeah.
would have been him starting the new order, all
Yeah.
this other stuff.
Plus Mara
Uh,
Jade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, Leia's stuff would have been pretty boring for a long time.
Yeah.
Like her stuff doesn't get cool until the the new shit, the what's it fucking called, the Yuzon Vong shit.
Doesn't Luke like spend a fucking while trying to teach Leia the ways of the Force?
Yeah, she becomes
my
a
gosh.
Jedi.
Yeah.
You know what? They could make the Leia shit interesting by just making it fucking that Kevin Spacey politics show, but in the Star Wars world.
House of
Oh,
Cards.
House of Cards.
Actually, that would
Yeah.
be pretty good.
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
you could just show her out there strangling a dog in the first scene.
Damn it.
That's
Yeah.
the
Oh my
only episode
God.
I watched. I'm like, this guy's killing a dog in the first scene, and everybody's like fucking super loving this.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the dog gets hit by a car or something, and
Oh,
it's fucked
poor-
up. It needs to
Leave
get
dogs
killed.
alone. Leave dogs alone. In
No.
movies.
The dog is gonna die anyhow. At least
I
that's
know,
what's
but still,
that's what's.
you still don't
'cause you
have
don't
to
let
have
it
the dog
suffer.
be- I know. I understand that.
Just not have it in the
She
show.
could strangle the dog with the Force.
Yeah. She's just like,
change the dog into an Ewok, and then it'll be fine. All right.
God, yeah, fuck that. Fuck Ewoks, dude.
could
Little
you
fucking-
imagine the fucking awesome
little
show
shit.
would be where there's a bunch of Ewoks trying to kill some like Darth Vader? I want to
mean-
see that show.
I mean,
Oh
they
my
they
God.
successfully killed fucking hundreds, maybe even thousands of fucking, stormtroopers and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why it'd be great to watch
So-
Darth Vader just force throw those dickheads into each other.
I mean,
Fucking gross little
honestly,
forest bear pieces of
yeah,
shit.
I'm like, honestly, gauging by how much trouble they gave the fucking stormtroopers and shit like that, he'd probably struggle for a little while until he got super pissed off and just force disintegrated everyone like fucking Starkiller does to a bunch of people. Like honestly, why did they make that movie? Why did they make a fucking Starkiller fucking movie? Like Starkiller would have made a fucking great fucking fucking anti-hero fucking person there for fucking the Star Wars fucking series. Like it would be a fucking great one. I mean, he could literally get so pissed off and just send out a fucking force wave that just disintegrates every other weaker being in the vicinity around him. Just fucking turns them to fucking just Thanos their ass. Is what he's capable of doing. Like honestly, if he had the proper training, he could have easily just destroyed fucking Vader. Like no fucking problem if he was actually given the proper fucking training. Like
Vader
if Yoda-
trained him to kill
if
the
fucking-
Emperor, dude.
Yeah, if fucking Yoda fucking Force Ghost would have came back and trained fucking Starkiller, fucking like and done it proper, like Starkiller would have been like, okay, this is not gonna be any issue for me to go through here and just annihilate every fucking Sith in existence.
I don't
like-
think so. I think Vader still would have kicked his ass.
I don't know. I am a strong believer that fucking Starkiller was way fucking stronger than Vader was.
Doesn't
At least-
matter how strong he is.
At least
Vader
like
is a fucking killer. Okay?
he is, but
Like,
so was
You can
Starkiller.
go get.
Vader
No, he's
trained
not.
Starkiller to be.
You just said he didn't
that
have good enough training,
absolute-
Ricky. That
he
was the word you
wasn't-
just
he
said.
wasn't trained.
Do you know who did get trained by Yoda?
he
Anakin
wasn't?
Skywalker.
He wasn't trained.
Do you know who would
to
have
kill
spanked?
Vader?
You know who would have spanked Starkiller's bottom so easy? Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin
He would
Skywalker.
have fucking just whooped his ass. In
Yes.
fact,
Anakin
he
Skywalker. Yes.
he fought Starkiller on the hundreds of occasions and spanked his ass every
Yes.
time.
Anakin. Yes. Anakin Skywalker.
Every
Yes.
time.
He probably would have fucking whooped fucking
No,
Starkiller's fucking
Darth
ass.
Vader.
But Darth
trained him.
Vader, no.
He spanked his ass hundreds of times. Starkiller never beat him except for in the video game.
Wait,
That's it.
hey, can you guys answer me the Star
Mm-hmm.
Trek lore's question for me?
Mr. Spock butt fucked Captain Kirk. We all know it, all right?
Um,
Yes.
You don't have to
So
ask.
with the Force thingamajigger, right?
Yeah.
And they're light swords. What the fuck happens if you fucking run a bunch of double odd at them? Like handfuls of pellets. How do they
That's
deflect all of
well,
them?
that's the
Same-
whole
Darth
reason
Vader would just
why.
catch it in the Force,
Yeah,
probably.
but
'cause he's
that's
a fucking.
but that's one of the reasons
Or-
why
or in the
why
face.
Mandalorian weapons were effective against fucking I'm a fucking I'm a
Jedi.
Jedi and shit like that there, because it would just slag the round, but the round would still keep its momentum. And so unless they stopped the round using the Force, they would just get a chest or face full of fucking molten slag, because the Mandalorian are still using, projectile fucking weapons, because they know
Yeah.
like, go fuck your face, because that's what this
Darth
is gonna
Vader's
do
still
when it fucking
catching it.
hits you. But someone
still
smart who's
catching it.
dealt with Mandalorians and knows what kind of weapons they're gonna use are gonna know you don't deflect that shit with your lightsaber, you deflect it with the fucking Force, and you better be goddamn fucking vigilant, because that shit can come from any goddamn direction. You don't know where it's gonna come from, because they're all over the goddamn place. They're not gonna redcoat this shit and line up in a line in front of you and then just start fucking wailing on you and take turns fucking, doing that there. Like, the only reason why they would do that is a distraction for the fuckers behind you and above you. Make you focus on the guys in front of you so the other people there can fucking take you off from behind. So that's kind of the deal with like projectiles in that world there. You would have to use Force, because the lightsaber is just gonna slag it, and then you're still gonna get a face full of fucking molten slag.
Yeah. Well, some of them. I mean, some
Yeah.
of the guys would just get out of the way or
Well, yeah,
push you
well,
over before you got a chance to shoot.
Well, yeah, I mean, something that we don't ever really see too much there is the whole super speed that apparently Jedi and Sith are supposed to possess. Like,
Darth
there's
Vader would just probably choke them, and they're over there like, and then like,
harder, you bitch.
yeah. The Mandalorian guy's like, oh yeah.
Okay. Other lore question. What happens if like space Darth Vader has to go with do battle with Captain Durka McVesty?
I don't know who Durka McVesty is, so I can't answer that question to you.
He wears a special vest that he's
He
not
throws
concerned
him
with his
far-
own survival.
He throws him far away so that he blows up far away.
Oh, that guy. Ah.
Gambit? I don't know. So now all of a sudden he's fighting an X-Men?
He's talking about suicide bomber, Ricky.
Okay.
How come
oh.
Steve is the only one who fucking gets that?
Oh, okay. I'm
He
like,
would
Give me a
just
second.
he would just throw him far away.
yeah, I'm just like, here, like,
Yeah.
the fuck is like, so he's fighting someone who can make things
They have
explode. So
precognition
he's
for
fighting
God's
fucking
sake.
Well,
Gambit.
especially Anakin. Anakin has precog. That's like
Yeah.
his special Force
Really
power.
good too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his whole like he can see what's gonna happen with Padme and all that stuff. He just doesn't see it right because he's clouded by the dark side.
Well, every fucking single person there was clouded
And
by
his
fucking
boner.
Palpatine.
Yeah.
Well, he was probably more clouded by his boner than anything else. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, fucking Natalie Portman wants to bang you. You're gonna be like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Stay away.
Yeah, I think your brain is just like it got an error code at that point. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
I mean,
gonna
you're just
function.
like, yeah, fucking, yeah, let's do this.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I thought you were a Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
What's a Jedi now? Like, are we doing this or what? Like, come on, like,
What's just gonna happen?
let's go do this. Like, let's do this before you
Yeah.
change your mind.
So
I feel like this thing was just okay. I don't feel like it was like
yeah, it could have been a lot
amazing.
better. They had
No.
a lot of they had a lot of it is so the book has the same feel to it where it's like
Yeah, the
dragging
book is
along,
very-
dragging
yeah.
along, dragging along, boom, it's all over with.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
And you
This
never-
I think
and
did a
you never
little better
feel
with
like-
that.
You never feel like the characters are. I mean, that's a Stephen King book, so I guess it makes sense. You never feel like any of the characters are powerful enough to really deal with the things they're doing.
Yeah,
Like it. So.
especially Ben.
Yeah,
He
Ben,
just seems like
he's just kind of a lump the whole fucking time. I don't know.
yeah.
This is Mark's fucking story. This is not Ben's story.
I think
even
Mark
though Ben,
kills more vampires in the
He
book
does.
than Ben does.
He does.
Yeah. There,
Ben
and then
is-
in the book,
Ben is back
there's
at the
no
house.
old guy and there's no doctor lady. Those people don't exist in the book.
Well, they're
At least as
no,
far
they're
as I
just
remember.
so you're talking about the school teacher, right? Matt or what's his
Yeah,
name?
Burke.
So
I don't really remember
he is,
him.
he is
being
in
the
there.
book.
He's in there, but he doesn't go with them. He invites Ryerson in, figures out that the
Oh.
guy is a vampire.
Ned
and then,
Ryerson?
Yeah, Ben
Yeah.
Ryerson. And then
Ned,
he
who knows Ned? Ned the
that's
head?
right. That's the one. Then he has a heart attack right after this whole thing and ends up in the hospital
Oh,
almost the
that's
whole
right.
time. And so he doesn't participate in the whole thing. Ben is back at the fucking the Petrie's house after they've been killed, and he's making steaks while the doctor, which is a dude in the book, and Mark go around to find all the vampires during the day because they're all sleeping. Also, when you pull them into the fucking light in the book, they don't burn, they don't burst into flames. They just start to desiccate. So like when he pulls them into the sun, all the moisture starts to come out of their body. I imagine if you left them out there long enough, maybe they would light on fire, but they don't do that in the book.
Well, they're definitely not effective at fighting at that point.
No.
Yeah.
So they're like walking around trying to find all the hiding spots the vampires are in by marking it after they find it so they can go the next day and they'll just hide somewhere at night while the vampires are out and about. And then it all just kind of goes to hell because they find Barlow in the place that Ben was staying. He's in the basement there, and they booby trapped it because Straker has already been killed by Mark. Yeah, fucking Mark just murders a fucking fully grown dude with a fucking table leg. And then like
Mark's a fucking hard ass. You're
Yeah.
not. Yeah, that's one of
Yeah.
those kids that you're just like, oh,
And he's like-
he's not made of the normal shit.
He even goes back. He's like, I think I killed Straker.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry about it. I don't know. I did what I had to. And they're like, cool. That's awesome. We'll go make sure he's dead. And then they go back to the house and Straker's strung up because fucking Barlow went and just drained the dude. He like hung him upside down and fucking slit him and just, drank him up. So it's yeah.
Sounds
Mark,
a little homoerotic.
a little bit.
It does, yeah.
There's I mean, it's fucking Stephen King. Come on.
They
course
didn't
that's
have the
happening.
garbage guy though. The dump guy.
No, there was no dump guy in the fucking in the movie or the movie.
Yeah.
Fucking picking off
In the
rats in the
book?
fucking dump.
Yeah, the dump guy. I was like, how are they gonna do this with the dump guy? Because
That was the guy that like tipped so many people off that something was going on too in the book.
Yeah.
Because he's not there and everybody's like, where the fuck is, I don't know his name, Jimmy. Where's Jimmy at? What the
Yeah.
fuck? Why isn't he at the
I
dump?
think his name would have been like Creepy Ray or something
Yeah.
because he was fucking like over there like, look at you, you young thing, on some fucking high schooler or something. I can't remember
Yeah.
what creepy thing he was doing, but
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that shit. There was the fucking lady who wanted to grab her tits.
yeah. Yeah.
And the fucking Barlow convinced him that if he came to, walked over to Barlow and all that shit, he's like, you could have that lady. So, yeah.
Yeah, he was like one of the first guys that he converted because he was out there talking to him at the dump.
Yeah. While he was
You know.
fucking killing rats.
Well,
Yeah.
good thing he was just killing him and not actually fucking him.
Yeah. And Barlow wasn't
Yeah.
happy about him killing the rats. He's like, man, the rats are fucking cool out here. I don't like dogs, but the rats are awesome.
Don't vampires traditionally use rats as like their eyes and ears and shit like that? There,
Yeah, sometimes they use like
Ew.
small animals a lot.
yeah. Like they can like
They're fucking creepy, dude.
they can like control like weak minds, like
Well,
small
they
animals
also
and shit like that.
control they control wolves.
Yeah.
They don't like black dogs with white dots in their eyes. Apparently that scares the fuck out of them. I have no idea why, but it's a
What does that
weird
even
fucking thing.
mean?
So like a fully black dog, and you know how like some dogs have like little white spots like where their eyebrows are.
Oh,
So they don't
that's
like
not
those.
in their eyes. Just like
Well,
white
no,
spots
but
on
like
the eyebrow.
so in the past, people would paint the white dots on the eyelids of the dogs, like around their eyes and
Mhm.
stuff.
Dang,
No.
Fuzzy would be perfect for that.
Scare
Yeah.
away-
And it would scare the vampires
yeah,
away.
scare away the
I don't know why. I have no clue. But that's why I think they kill the dog in this movie too, don't they?
Yeah.
In the book though, like there's a dog that's been killed and put on the fence of the graveyard or the graveyard. Because
Yeah, I
it
thought
was a
they.
fully
I remembered
black dog.
they like disintegrated something, or not they desecrated something. At the thing.
Yeah, they like kill a dog and like stick him on the spikes on the fucking graveyard thing.
So Draculas are like a bat analogy, right? Like the
Kinda,
flapping
yeah.
bat. Well, I remember we had bats in the shop, and you could just kill them with a shovel. So why
Well,
wouldn't
you had
that
to
work?
disorientate him with the smoke of the log truck, though. That
Oh,
Peterbilt really had some noxious ass smoke.
set their fucking little vampire house on fire and hit them with a shovel when they fucking went
Completely
out the
forgot
door.
about that. When
That's
we were little
actually-
kids, we had a shop. Listen to this. We had a shop, you guys. And my dad had a log truck that had like really bad exhaust, like white, super shitload of bad exhaust. So he would drive the truck in there, start it, and all of us would be in there with the doors shut, the truck
Man.
exhausting.
Fucking like
And then when the bats would start flying around, we'd hit
Something,
the
I know
bats
what it
with the
was.
fucking shovels.
something was though.
Yeah.
And like that's what we did. My dad had us in there. We were what, like 4 and 5, 6 and
I don't
7,
know.
something like that. Could you
It was pretty
imagine
fun.
if you showed somebody that nowadays? They'd fucking pop a gourd.
That shit would be really that would go viral on the TikTok. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, you really got hold of that one.
Yeah. Then Robert like hit him again. I don't think he's dead. The fucking bat's completely fucking flat, guts blown out. Robert's like, hit that fucking thing again. It's not dead.
You got to
mean,
make
that-
sure.
That's
Yeah.
basically the plan they have in the book. They're gonna burn the town down just to get all the vampires to come out of hiding. To eliminate their
Well,
hiding
that makes a
spots.
lot of sense.
Well,
Yeah.
what you do is you fucking call the ATF, tell them they got a bunch of kids in there, and they got fucking they're selling machine guns, right?
I thought it was more the
illegally.
tax problem. Yeah, that's it. The machine guns. You're
Yeah.
right.
Well, the actual people they did that to were selling regular guns legally with licenses and everything. That's how the ATF knew that they were selling guns, because they, had
They told
applied
them.
for and been rewarded with the licenses to sell the guns that they were selling.
Just end up on the wrong side. Well, yeah. That's
But
something.
anyways, you just say they're hoarded up there with a bunch of kids selling machine guns and hand grenades to the fucking made up fucking make up some fucking white nationalist group or something, and they'll go nuts. The
Yeah, they
fucking
will.
small town Maine fucking Nazi organization of Nazis or something.
Double ATPA ATTPAS. I'm just like, what the hell?
My question is where the fuck was Abraham Lincoln? All these fucking zombies.
He was dealing with zombies,
Yeah,
vampires.
vampires, yeah. that's
He's
what I
dealing
mean.
with vampires somewhere else, probably.
Yeah, so that's not like a
Well,
pretty...
he was a Dracula because he was a lawyer, so
Oh, well, honestly, I feel
Well, I mean,
like...
by this point, I think he is a vampire.
Yeah, he would be.
Because he gets turned at the
Yeah,
end
so
of
he
the
can continue
book,
to
so.
fucking hunt the vampires. with his
What's
buddy.
weird is I don't think it does in the book, but in the movie, vampires can't hurt other vampires. That's the whole reason that Abraham Lincoln had to be trained to go and kill the vampires. But in the book, I don't think that's a thing.
It's not.
Because I'm pretty sure that
Vampires can kill other vampires.
yeah.
They just don't want to because it causes too much drama.
Because I'm pretty sure the other guy goes and helps Lincoln
Yeah.
kill the big bads and stuff like that.
Yeah,
He
well,
just
the
needed
fucking
help.
guy who fucking trains him is himself a vampire. And he's like, hey, I'm tired of all these other vampires because they're not doing things the right way. They're fuck ups. They're fucking trying to control everything instead of living hidden in the shadows like we should be fucking doing. Owning blood banks and just fucking living in the shadows like we should be doing, And he's like, you need to help me kill off these motherfuckers. Like they
I don't
kill
think
most of
blood
your
banks
family.
were a thing when Abraham Lincoln
No,
was around.
but that's what they fucking end up doing in the future.
Yeah.
Is that vampires own the blood banks so that way they could get their blood without having to kill people, and also just help people at the same time. Because they can't drink all that blood. They have to have some kind of blood go out. But that's just kind of what they did.
That sounds like a fucking challenge. All right,
You
drink all that fucking blood.
and then
You got
Yeah,
one
no
man.
shit.
You got fucking what's his name from fucking damn it, Donald Loge from the first Blade movie. That motherfucker be drinking all
Yeah.
that blood.
got the fucking that fucking avocado vampire dude, the fucking the avocado guy, the gluttony dude on fucking the fucking YouTubes and TikToks there.
What?
That fucking Nick Avocado dude that just eats monstrous amounts of fucking food.
Oh, make him into a vampire.
Yeah, to make him into a vampire. He'll
Never heard
fucking
of
drain
him.
all the blood banks.
What the fuck is he? I don't
I don't know.
never mind.
Nick
Go pick 'em
Avocado. Okay.
There was this big fat guy that was
Avocado,
doing he was doing mukbang videos for a long time. He was really fucking
Tectone?
fat.
He's still doing them.
And then
No,
he's
he's
not
not
he's
fat.
not super fat anymore. He
No,
lost a
that's
whole
no,
lot of weight.
no, that was a lie. That was all a lie.
I don't know if that's true, Ricky.
He fucking posted it out there. They're like, y'all are fucking stupid. How the fuck did I lose all that weight in that amount of time? Like, y'all are fucking stupid.
No.
And he started
He's
releasing more videos now that he's still fat as fuck. From what I understand, he posted another video after that there, and
other
he's still
way
fat
around.
as fuck.
Yeah, I'm
He's
pretty sure
like,
it's
you
the
guys
other way
thought I was
around.
fat. I'm actually skinny.
Are you guys talking about Tectone?
No.
No, he originally did the whole thing that he was skinny, but I'm pretty sure he fucking revealed that he wasn't. He just fucked with people, posted old videos and pictures of himself, make people think that he wasn't.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to look at this fat motherfucker.
No,
so it
yeah,
doesn't
I
matter.
fucking
I don't
want to
look at some fat guy eat stuff.
I
gotta do that every
refuse
day.
to fucking watch his fucking shit. 'Cause I'm like, dude, you are fucking foul. You need to go fuck yourself.
We need to get Ricky's watch history because we're gonna see some serious,
real
shit
fucked up
on there.
stuff.
You don't need to
That's
see
why
Yeah.
that
you delete
fucking
it on
history.
exit, dude. Got to delete on exit.
Right. Like, if you're allowed to see my fucking history, you're gonna spend the rest of your days down in the basement with the thing. Why do you think the
I'm gonna
thing's
get
trapped
sick
down
and
there?
vomit.
Oh, man.
That's funny. Yeah, so the book and the movie, I feel like they could have done. I don't know why they don't just do like a Stephen King series of movies where they have like a freaky horror, universe. And
I mean, they just
don't
need
know.
to do the fucking Dark Tower series. I know they're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing the TV show that will be hopefully better than the movie that they made a few years ago. I don't know.
It's not. No. They need to find somebody who actually likes the material and wants to make a good movie. And I don't think that those people exist.
They also need to
unfortunately.
get the rights for the different shit. I don't know if one
Yeah.
single entity owns like the rights for different Stephen King stories, plus the different shit that King pulled into that, like the Doom bots and the fucking Harry Potter shit and stuff like that. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like Wizard of Oz, that kind of shit. So, who fucking knows if although that could be public domain by now.
The Wizard of Oz and the Doom bots. Dun,
No, they
dun,
have
dun.
like a weird Wizard of Oz thing.
Yeah.
They had that one villain who was just like, "Oh God, this is gonna be a big battle between Andrew Quick and Roland," and then that was just like, like a fart. I don't even remember if anything happened.
Yeah.
That was one of those books. But the battle with the robots was cool.
Yeah.
The robot book is like the Seven Samurai type of a setup, Robert.
Mhm.
Where they have to. There's like a bunch of pieces of shit that come in and steal stuff and people or something, and they've got
they
to
steal
like come
kids.
up with a plan. Yeah, they're stealing kids.
Still the kids for
What
the
were the
vampires.
kids for?
They were breakers to try to break the line or whatever it's called.
The Finders.
So there's the lines that lead to the Dark Tower, and they're trying to break
the ley lines. Yeah.
they're trying to break those with the psychic kids.
The beam.
And then they send them back runt once they're used up. And that's where Callahan actually comes in he asks for help during that whole part to
You know
try
what the
to,
most fucked up
because they're
part
like
about
they're
that
like
story
psychic
is,
vampires. What's that?
Yeah.
when the FBI got wise to their kid
God
stealing,
damn it, dude.
and they fucking got the guys right, but they gave all the evidence to the State Department,
And then they burned it.
and it all got burned up.
Yeah.
Because in that one, they have like fucking. I'm just ignoring it. They'd have they've got guys called
That's what
lowmen. They're like
everyone does.
fucking rat face guys.
The
Like they're like
Taheen.
animal. Yeah.
They're called
Like-
Taheen, dude. Yeah.
Taheen? I think they're. I don't think it's
One of them
tahini.
is a
Isn't that
Taheen.
a-
That's like a Birdman.
Is it?
No, that's a Middle Eastern
Yeah.
food.
Yeah. I was
No,
like,
that's
I'm pretty
first
sure
of
that's a
all,
seasoning,
it's a
isn't it?
Mexican spice, but it's not spelled the same. One is like Taheen, and the other one is TA special J special IN. I don't know. And that's a Mexican spice, and it's delicious if you put it on corn.
But there's like psychic vampires and all that shit there. That's what Callahan's there to like find and try to take out. Because he starts killing like
Hmm.
the low
I don't know, Steve.
low
I've heard
level
about
vampire
someone
guys.
else talking about psychic vampires, and everyone said he was crazy.
There's psychic vampires on What We Do in the Shadow. The fucking
Yeah, that guy's so fucking funny.
Colin Robinson's in there.
Colin Robinson, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that show you watched when you were up at your
Hello.
house?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he goes around and just tries to bore the ever living fuck out of
That would be
people.
funny as fuck to have that fucking movie come out, and then you've got like the psychic vampires making the kids do whatever they're doing, breaking the line, and then fucking Colin Robinson shows up, starts boring everybody out of their
that'd
fucking
be
mind.
Awesome, dude. He
Oh,
could be one
man.
of those guys in the Institute book.
Yeah. Oh man, that was fucked up too.
Yeah.
I feel like that was like wasn't that what those fuckers were supposed to be doing? Because they're like trying to find
they were.
kids with
It's
the
part of the same
fucking-
thing.
yeah.
They were doing it on the other side, in the other. They were breaking the beam too.
Yeah. That's what it was,
So-
the beam. I was like, it's not called
Yeah.
the line. What the fuck is it called?
I said the beam like
I
6
didn't-
times.
oh,
but
I didn't
everybody
hear
else
you.
was talking. Yeah,
Okay.
it's all right. So yeah, I didn't think Kurt Barlow was like a Randall Flagg. Like Randall Flagg would fucking wipe his ass with Kurt Barlow.
Yeah, he was nothing.
Yeah. Fucking Roland would have wiped his ass with Kurt Barlow. That would have been
Yeah.
like walk into town, light the fucking mansion on fire, blast him about 1,000 fucking times, and then shove his dick in him once, and then stick the stake in him. We're like, yep, that's right.
Well, and these vampires, they
I'm gonna
don't
put
do
this
shit
on
in the
YouTube.
daytime at all. Like they can't do like I don't know, I can't they could in the movie, but in the book they can't do anything in the daytime. Like they are completely out. Like they reach in and
They just
drag one
fall
of the
asleep.
vampires. Yeah, they drag one of the vampires out into the sunlight. It doesn't fight back. It scrambles around once it's in the
Basically
sunlight.
comatose.
Yeah. And Barlow's the same way. That's why, like, when they kill him, it's during the day and it's getting closer to nighttime as they are ready to kill him. And he starts, awakening as they're ready to put the fucking stake into him and he freaks the fuck out. So,
I mean, it's basically like the second day, daytime starts. It's like they were partying with P. Diddy.
that's right. They're just out.
They're just out. They've got no idea what's going on. So, oh my God. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like Roland would have, I mean, it's like just burn his house down. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
At daylight, walk out there, light his house on fire. What's he going to do?
That was the sad part of
gonna-
that about those fucking books was like you basically neuter Roland in the second book, like right away. You get like one cool fucking fight scene, and then he gets his fucking fingers all bit off in the second book, and then it's like, well, fuck.
Well, Stephen King encountered a problem, which is
Yeah.
what are you going to do about a guy who's going to be able to beat most people in a gunfight?
Yeah.
I mean, almost basically everybody.
It'd been cool
I
to at
mean,
least get some more gunfights
know.
out of him. He gets the one where he kills all the people in the town, and then
No,
We
he's
don't
got
get any
that cool
other-
one with Eddie when he's all sick and still fucked up.
yeah,
So yeah, he has gunfights. It's just, just a little different.
yeah,
I think they need to make because like they're basically the gunslingers are basically gun shooting Jedis.
yeah.
Except cooler and with a hard ass guy instead of a bunch of like feel good hippie baloney. They've got like a super badass guy who's like
Don't forget the stealing kids.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
guys are
yeah,
all
they
like
don't-
aristocrats, so there's no stealing kids with them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there probably is actually. Now you say it like that.
well, no, there. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, maybe, but all of the kids in the book were like the Duke's
Oh yeah,
kid,
yeah.
like literally the kid, like the son or daughter. There was no. I don't think there was any ladies.
Well, yeah,
in
like
there. Maybe
Roland
there was.
is like the fucking descendant of King Arthur and all that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't think King Arthur stole any kids.
The Duck of Death. That's what they
I'm
called
sure.
him.
I'm sure at this point there's probably some person who said that he did because they
Yeah.
want to ruin all that stuff. Oh yeah. He murdered all the kids. That's what he did. But yeah,
Well, those kids probably had it coming anyways.
that's right. Fucking right. But yeah, there's some nasty druids kid that'll grow up to look like Ricky.
Screw you guys.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah,
Those genes should have got purged out. Damn it. Damn it, Arthur.
Oh man.
Ricky might be the descendant of King Arthur. You never know.
That's probably what happened. They probably did.
Maybe he's
purge
got
those
one
genes
relative
out.
with big boobs, and King Arthur just was like, I can't say no to that.
Oh,
No,
man.
I dig that. I understand that.
The untold story of King Arthur is when he caught Maid Marian or whatever the fuck her name was, Guinevere,
Guinevere.
with Lancelot. He just went on a fucking rampage, just blasting loads in every single big titted red haired lady there was.
I understand that completely.
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, honestly, I thought that's what like 90% of being a Marine was. You just try to blast your
We're
load
not-
at anything with big tits. You
We're
Yeah.
know?
not
What
that
is a big,
discriminating.
titted,
We're not that
red-headed woman?
discriminating. All right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just anything that opens that opens his legs and remotely resembles a hole.
It's a pulse in a hole, and the pulse is optional.
I was gonna
Pulse
say, it's like, I don't think the
grenade.
pulse is absolutely necessary for a Marine.
Not in this country.
Hey. Some of those boxes of crayons needed that love.
Christ.
Mhm.
All right. What rating did you guys give this movie?
This is like I'd say it's a 3-star movie. Not terrible. I mean, I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
It's not like, one of those like gruesome movies, but with no redeeming quality.
Yeah.
I have to agree. 3 stars.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. I'm gonna give it 1 star.
And I will give it 3 stars also.
I did like that scene though, where they're walking home, the two kids and that Straker. Not the part where Straker kills them, but the way the scene looks
Yes.
looks
Yeah.
awesome. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, where is this shit? Where are they fucking hiding this guy for all these other shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of lose it though. I don't know. It just doesn't. I mean, like we talked about, the book isn't even that great. It's not an
No.
amazing one. It sets up some cool shit for other a better series with Callahan and stuff like that. But it's just not. I don't know. It doesn't.
Wait, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Harry Callahan?
Now that would have been fucking awesome. Could you imagine Kurt Barlow showing up to fucking Harry Callahan? That scene in the house or in the book where he basically punks out Pa Callahan, but it's Harry fucking Callahan? Kurt Barlow's getting shot in the face no less than 6 times.
Damn it.
And then he's gonna fucking stab the dog. Oh my god, that would have been an epic show. Because Harry Callahan's essentially Roland, so
Yeah.
God damn, that would have been cool.
We should be
Alright.
running Hollywood. We would make
Yeah,
way
we
more
should.
entertaining
We'd have
movies.
like shows with guys with big muscles and ladies with big tits on it again. Fucking dudes would come out of the theater not knowing to be hard or like, man, I should really work out. Well, actually, that's not how dudes think. They'd be like, man, I'm so fucking ripped. Just like fucking Bert Kreischer.
Next week's or tomorrow's movie, we're watching. This is Kelly's choice. I'll let you let us know again, Kelly. What are we watching tomorrow?
We are watching Friday the 13th, the
Right.
very first.
Is that the Freddy Krueger movie?
That is
No,
the
that's
Jason
Nightmare Film.
Voorhees
Yeah.
we're watching.
It's okay. I
Hockey
get
mask.
those two mixed up too.
Hockey
Wait,
mask, but you will
who's-
not see
which-
a hockey mask in this movie.
No.
Okay.
We're not wearing hockey pads.
Are you sure it's not the president mask guy? I like that one. That one has cool music. Which one's that?
Mask guy. What are you
President.
talking about?
Are you thinking
Richard
of the
Nixon?
Purge?
Michael Myers
No.
mask
Michael
was
Myers.
originally a presidential
Shit.
mask that they went and like just
Halloween.
like
Halloween.
fucked
We
up,
we already watched the first
and
one.
they just kind
Damn
of went
it.
and like painted it and stretched it out to make it look the way it was, but it was like a fucking forget. It was like
sweet tea.
it wasn't a Clinton mask. It was like
They don't
Well,
have.
no, this was made before.
I
way
think it's
before
a
that.
Ronald. No, it's not a Ronald Reagan mask. Is it
I
a
think
Jimmy
it was a
Carter
Nixon
mask?
mask, or it was either a Jimmy Carter or like
Oh,
a
that's
Nixon
probably
mask
what it is.
or some shit like that. Oh, that was, and they just like painted it and stretched it out and made it look all weird, and they just used the. used
What's
that-
his face
that-
from Star
that-
Trek?
Yeah,
that
it
for
was
the-
fucking Captain
Are
Kirk.
you okay? Oh, you
Yeah.
hit his
Oh,
head,
was it
huh?
a Kirk mask?
I was like, what are you guys talking about? I'm pretty sure it's William Shatner, but I was just letting you guys
It is
I
go.
could have
Shatner.
sworn it was a
Yeah.
presidential mask.
It's definitely
No.
Richard Nixon. Richard
No,
Nixon
no,
and
and
Bill
more no.
Shatner are the spit of each other.
They are.
Everybody
No.
says that.
They are.
No.
Oh man, they had to like change it in later movies because of copyright shit, so
Yeah.
or likeness shit or whatever. So, all right. So tomorrow we'll be talking about the movie Friday the 13th. This is the 1980 slasher flick. With
Hey, I've actually
Jason
seen that
Voorhees.
one.
So join us tomorrow. What time do you guys want to do
Yeah,
this
you-
tomorrow? Same time or 7 o'clock? What are you thinking?
7.
7.
Seven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for that tomorrow. Check us out on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. Justin, Robert, you are more than welcome to join us if you want to. 7 o'clock Pacific time for that, though. That'll be it, though. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck.
Have a good night.